Hello, and welcome back to Reading with Me, this incredible book, Little Money Bible, The Little Money Bible, The 10 Laws of Abundance by Stuart Wilde. We are currently on law number 6, okay, which is the law of invocation and manifestation. I'm going to share with you the definition of invocation because I just had to look it up prior to this Read With Me session so we can be on the same page and diving into this particular chapter 6, page 59, if you have the physical book, and law number 6 out of the 10 laws of abundance. In the last Read With Me session, just a quick reminder for those of you that joined us into that Read With Me session, or maybe you're just joining us for the first time, we talked about the law of money, concentration, and the wave particle duality. Okay, and every single one of these laws, Stuart goes into the concept, the overall concept of the law. He also goes into the metaphysics of the law, and then he goes into an action of the law. Okay, so we're going to dive into the law of invocation. My name is Vanessa Black, and I'm so happy and grateful that you are here investing the next 20 to 30 minutes of your time into yourself, to your growth, to getting this insight, the wisdom, the awareness, so we can align with these laws. We can work with the law and with the laws of the universe. And when we work with the laws, that's when amazing things just flow and happen, which is absolutely amazing. So, law number 6, the law of invocation and manifestation. Let me share with you the definition I searched here on Google. Okay. Love reading definitions of words, especially if I don't know what they mean. So, invocation is the act of invoking something or someone, for instance, or for assistance, or as an authority. Some similar words are acknowledgement, mention. It's also an incantation used to evoke a deity or the supernatural. So, words that are coming out of your mouth, the act or process of petitioning for help or support. Okay. Yeah, so you're using your words here to call upon authority or justification. So we're going to dive into the law of invocation and manifestation, and he's going to give examples. So if you don't understand it quite yet, you'll get it by the end of this chapter. Alrighty, so let's do it. Okay, the concept. First, there was the word. Sound is a major force in the act of creation and manifestation. It's another part of the mysterious mechanism that moves our thoughts and ideas from the hazy wave state to solid reality. And to dive into what hazy state means, and in the last law and chapter, he was mentioning the hazy state. Let's say we were talking about money. He was talking about the hazy state being like a deal that you're working through or a check that's on the way in the mail to you. But the solid particle is actually the cash or the credit that you have right now. That's the solid particle. The wavy state is like it's on the way. It's kind of not solid yet in your hands, but it's wavy. It's on the way. Okay. We have to invoke our desires. We have to call for our desires. I'm going to give you different synonyms. We have to speak with our word, with the sound of our words, our desires. Call out to the universe. We must tell it what we want, not just think about what we want. We must tell it what we want with our words, not just think about what we want. Okay, that's a powerful, powerful line. When we speak out loud, verbalizing our reality, we engage the manifestation process. Sound is a part of that which creates our individual reality. Each moment of our life, we either invoke, we either call, or destroy our dream. We either call it towards us or destroy our dream. We call upon it to become a fact, or we cancel our previous instructions. Guys, this is powerful. Using our words. So we either call upon it to become a fact, or we cancel our previous instructions. When the shamans of old called for rain and suddenly it pissed down buckets, everyone thought it was great magic. But people didn't understand how the process works. In fact, it was only the power of invocation, the power of using our words to create, okay, with a bit of help from the shaman's constant connection to the nature spirits. Invocation is like dealing with a mail order company. You call the clerk, you call the person on the phone on the 800 line and invoke your order. And you pretty much, so this is a good example. He's sharing what invocation is. Okay, so you're dealing with the mail company. You call the person on the phone at that 800 line and you share with them, you tell them your order, you invoke your order. Quote, you say, okay, send me this, send me that. So begin to state your needs out loud as fact. For example, you might be having coffee with a friend and you say, a great financial prize is about to descend upon me. They might ask, how is that? And you answer, I am invoking what I know to be true. I am speaking, declaring, calling what I know to be true. I know it is true because just by invoking it and believing it to be true, I transfer my idea from a hypothetical potential universe reality to this 3D reality. As I speak it, as I invoke it, as I call out to it, I create what I need using our words. A couple of months ago, I started doing this very same invocation. And a little while later, a stock exchange friend suggested that I invest in a small mining company he knew about. I bought about $75,000 worth of its shares, and within 30 days, I cleared several $100,000 profit. There's something very fine about invocation. After that success, I started a new invocation. It said, quote, a big and important opportunity will come to me in the next few months, end quote. One morning, I wrote a short treatment for a movie. It was a simple idea expressed on a couple of pages of paper and written a bit amateurishly. I'm not a film writer and I know nothing about movie production or scripts. A few weeks later, a friend of mine introduced me to a very nice film man, and I gave him the treatment. He loved the idea. What I didn't know about the movie business is that you need a fleet of 10-ton trucks to haul people's egos around. So nothing is easy. Anyway, as I soon found out that making films is no fun at all. In the end, I decided it might be the best to quit the movie business while the quitting was still cheap. So you have to be careful when you invoke, as you are going to end up getting what you ask for. And maybe what you ask for isn't any fun. Now, maybe I'll make movies one day and maybe I won't. It's irrelevant. What is cool though is watching this process working, watching the words that I speak and the process of calling it work. So now I'm thinking, this is the time in my life that I should find a permanent partner, settle down, and make my life more steady. I've traveled constantly for 20 years. Now I need a place I can call my own, a settled existence. So my invocation says, quote, this is what he is saying his own invocation was. Either my present mate and partner will marry me in the next 6 months, or I will meet the lady of my dreams and she'll consider me the fella of her dreams. And the whole settling down / family issue will be fixed before next Christmas. Tickety boo. Sorted. I'll keep you posted on how things go. So decide what you want and invoke it. Call it. Declare it. Speak it. Don't waffle or daydream. Don't voice any maybes, uncertainty, or doubt. The universe at large can't get its infinite head around doubt. Either something is or it isn't. Be firm, be certain, be absolutely definite. Don't say, When I get this, and if I get that, then and only then will I experience my dream. Instead, speak your dream now as fact. Remember, in the realm of the infinity of energy, there is no time. Everything is eternally present. So all your dreams are a reality right now in some parallel universe. By speaking, by invoking your dream as a given fact, okay, you haul it from a parallel place to right here, right now. In your warm, clammy hand to love and behold and enjoy. Colissimo. And the metaphysics. The metaphysics of invocation are hard to comprehend and explain. I can't obviously say why it works or what the real technology behind the law is. It seems to me that as we give voice, to our reality, we not only move the air, but we also move the etheric reality around. That's strong. As we give voice to our reality, we not only move the air, but we also move the etheric reality around, just as our bodies have a subtle electric reality, etheric. The whole planet and the ambiance around us has its own etheric body. That body may be very well be connected to other parallel universes, wherein our hypothetical ideas and dreams exist. When we speak, when we voice, when we call, when we declare with our words, with our mouth, we seem to bring those ideas from hypothetical possible universes to this one right here on Mother Earth. The important thing is to believe in that what you are speaking, and don't voice any depreciating ideas. Keep your dreams safe. Guard its holy and sacrosanct nature by not trashing it with negative waves. Don't engage in idle chatter and thoughtless remarks. If you say, if you say, quote, this situation is a nightmare, you invoke terrible spirits to visit you at night. If you say it's dreadful, you establish fear and dread in your life. If you say something is a pain in the butt, be prepared for a hemorrhoid attack. Don't moan and don't allow doubt and disquiet to diminish your life and its power. If you are worried about something, keep it to yourself and don't vocalize it as a fact, for that solidifies it. Work instead on the solution. Voice that solution as fact. Everything can be changed. Catherine Ponder says in her book, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, never underestimate the power of words. You make your world with words, as did Jehovah in the beginning. But if you do not like the world you have previously made with words of discord, lack, limitation, and hard times, you can begin building a new world of limitless good and prosperity by changing your words of command and decree. So there you have it. Invoke the word, declare the word, decree the word, and get the abundance and happiness that you are entitled to. Action. Prayer is a form of invocation, especially when we pray out loud. But to make prayer really work for you, you have to make the subtle shift from asking and begging to knowing. If you say, God, send me more money, that's not an invocation. It has an air of uncertainty about it. It feels weak. Invocation requires you to state your need as granted and to be certain that it's already on its way. Delivered and real in a parallel universe and on its way to this 3D reality that we call home. So instead of praying quietly, pray out loud, stating each desire as fact. Remember, quote, a great prize is about to come into my life. A very profitable opportunity is on its way to me. A large sum of money is dropping into my lap effortlessly and so on. Invoke, invoke, you'll never be broke. So those were examples that he's sharing of invocation. These are the examples, and I'm going to repeat them again. And imagine saying this out loud. He's saying, say this out loud. Say this as a type of how you pray, not asking, not begging. But when you speak with authority as it's already done. It's already given to you. And you know, you're not asking, but you're knowing. So these are some examples. Okay. A very profitable opportunity is on its way to me. A large sum is dropping into my lap effortlessly. Thank you. And so on. A great prize is about to come into my life. I'm about to meet my life partner. I'm about to get the greatest opportunity in my career that has ever, and it's going to be effortlessly. So practice speaking like that when you use your voice, when you use your words, when you pray, when you declare, and watch what happens. That's what he's saying. That is the action. That's the exercise to focus on this particular week. If it's just for today, focus on really, really paying attention to your words that you're speaking out of your mouth. So important. This chapter starts with first there was a word. And in the Bible, it says the world was created by words. Everything in this world was created by words. So as the artist of your life, you are the artist. You have a blank canvas. What are you going to create? You can create whatever you want, but let's create it. Imagine our words is the color. It's the paintbrush that we're painting on this blank canvas. My words, whatever I speak comes into my life. Whatever I say is going to happen, it's going to happen. With certainty, without no doubt, because you know that you're working with this particular law. It's a law in the universe. So I hope you got a ton of value. This is a super powerful chapter. I encourage you to go listen to it again, read it. Again, practice this. Practice makes the master. It's practice. Becoming more aware that we are creating with our words. Okay. Hope you got a lot of value. Let me know in the comments if you did. And go ahead and share this with somebody if you found it valuable. And I'm excited for you. And I declare an incredible, incredible opportunity is going to come into your life effortlessly. Okay. That you've been hoping, that you've been praying for. It's about to come into your life. You just got to receive it, and it's going to happen. All right. We'll see you in the next Read With Me session where we dive into law number 7, okay, which is the law of money and ego. Chapter 7, page 65. All right. Hope you have a beautiful day, evening, whenever you're listening into this. Appreciate you. Love you. And we'll see you in the next Read With Me session on the Little Money Bible, the 10 Laws of Abundance by Stuart Wilde. Take care.